Now, behind the scenes with First Lady Michelle Obama, the president has often said he would not be who he is without his wife. And Nightline co-anchor Cynthia McFadden sat down with the First Lady and is here now with more. Good morning, Cynthia.
Good morning, Lara. Well, the First Lady's husband may be having a rough week, but with an approval rating around 65% or higher, Michelle Obama is still very popular with the American people. We've been following the First Lady for the past several months and granted unusual access during this very high-stakes time in her life. I got the chance to sit down with Mrs. Obama at the White House.
Are we going to keep moving this country forward? What are we going to do?
She's her husband's not-so-secret weapon. How many days to go?
We're in the home stretch.
Crisscrossing the country over the past few weeks, not to mention a slew of talk shows.
He's funny. I'm funnier.
Happy anniversary.
And then there was her anniversary. Not exactly the date of her dreams. She did get a hug from Ann Romney. You know, I know that Ann Romney's playing for the other team, but is there a certain sisterhood between women who are in this position?
Absolutely. And this is something that Barack and I talk about. We've learned this over time. Whoever makes this kind of sacrifice, they deserve a pat on the back because that's how this democracy works.
So outside the White House, there's always lots of chatter about how much is the First Lady influencing policy. How do you see your role in that regard?
I rarely step foot in the West Wing. In fact, people are shocked when they see me there.
The First Lady has long said her most important role is mom-in-chief, and now with a teenager. I have a 14-year-old son. He's got a question. It's hard enough to be 14, he said, if your parents aren't the president and the First Lady, if you don't live in the White House. How do you help her negotiate that really treacherous territory of 14?
We point out, look around. You want to see hardship? You want to see struggle? You don't have it, kid. So I think giving her some perspective on what tough is. Being 14 and, you know, having the president as your father is way down on the list of tough.
Final question.
Yes.
What would you like that you don't have right now?
Oh, gosh. You know what? I feel so blessed and so content. I have what any parent would want. I've got a husband who loves me. I've got 2 kids that are healthy and happy, and I wouldn't dare ask for anything more.
Well, that is just a small part of the time we spent with Mrs. Obama. And tonight on Nightline, we really get into whether her husband is just a little bit afraid of her and her feelings about being the first African-American First Lady. She's fascinating.
You got her to talk.
Yeah, she's really interesting. She's a big hugger. She's very warm in person. Take a look tonight and see what you think.
All right, Cynthia, thank you. Always great to see you. And everybody check out Cynthia's interview tonight on Nightline special series, The Contenders, Family Ties.